what we're doing here is the incline bench press. I'm gonna do, this is the middle set I do. Kind of start medium, go heavy, and then finish off with the lighter reps. And if I do medium, I do like a medium amount of reps. If I do heavy, I do a low amount of reps. And if I go light, I do a higher amount of reps. So here I'm gonna do, probably shoot for 8 or 10. See what it feels like. This is 95 pounds. That feels pretty good. Oh. Phew. 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 There's 8, and 9's not too tough. Let's try 10. Maybe some more. Yeah. And how about 12? So that was maybe a little higher rep. If you saw me shift, the thing to do when you're doing these is to get your clavicles in towards the middle so your chest is more exposed. And that way those pectoral muscles are bearing more of the burden than just your arms and your shoulders. So it's kind of an alignment thing. I get there a lot of times by kind of going out to the safeties here. And frequently what I'll do after and sometimes before to kind of target the pectoral muscles. So I'll do these fly exercises, and I kind of use that, the safeties, as a guide to kind of get that kind of alignment. And that more isolates the pectorals. So this is like the heavier set for me. This is 115 pounds. I figure that's a pretty good weight to be doing reps with. No point ego lifting and just loading the bar up with every weight you have and hurting yourself. If you hurt yourself, you set everything way back. I usually, somewhere like this, I'm going to shoot for 8 reps. If I get 6, figure I'm in that 6 to 8 rep range that the Russians find is best for building strength. I'm going to set my chest up to expose my pecs and see how many I get here. Feels pretty heavy. Oops. So that's my heavy set, and then like I go on to a medium. Here's another thing that's good about this kind of setup is having the weight horns, being able to just stow your weights, make these quick changes. I'm going to go from 95 here to 85. I like the iron plates for the smaller weights because sometimes with the bumpers, they're flimsy. They kind of deform and go from side to side. And these are not only you get that old school sliding the iron onto the bar, but you also don't have to see these deformed plates. Not that it really matters too much. It still weighs probably 10 pounds or 15 pounds. Here I'm at my lightweight. I'm gonna go for 15. So 7, I think. 8. Oops. Probably got my bench back a little far if I'm running into the J cups. I think that's 11 or something. I don't think I'm going to make it to 15 though. 13. Try one more. Yeah. Well, I guess that counts as a failure. I don't always go to failure. I typically know about what I can do, and I kind of do that, but I guess that's one of the things. You're looking at a lot of different options when you figure out your rep ranges, and you hear a lot of words. People say, you get older, don't go too heavy because you're going to hurt your joints. And other people are saying, yeah, you get older, you got to do heavy because lightweights are going to wear you out, You'd probably like to mix them both. Now what I do, this is like a chest day thing for me. I do chest and abs together. Not for any real reason other than that seems a good spot to fit it in. I like this attachment here for using my bench as a sit-up bench. I guess there's two ways you could do a sit-up. You could kind of peel your shoulders off and curl up like that. Kind of try to go back with that. Or you can just keep straight and go up as kind of a wedge. I don't know, actually, which is the right way to do it. I typically keep straight. And I like this setup where it gives me the bar to work with to climb on and off of the bench. That's one thing that's nice about having a rack like this.